Welcome to yet another Greenbelt at Home Nature Bite. My name is Angel Ellers and I'm an environmental educator with New York City Parks out of the beautiful Staten Island Greenbelt. And I was just walking and thinking about all of the people who come to the Greenbelt every day to visit 2,800 acres of open public parkland, to wander, to walk, roam, explore, and absolutely lose themselves in this beautiful space. But for some people, maybe 2,800 acres seems a little bit overwhelming. Maybe even just 1 acre seems a little bit overwhelming. So I got to thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we could actually break down the Greenbelt into a more digestible morsel or a nature bite? But how small? Let's think 1 square foot. So let's break down what 1 square foot means in the context of the entire Greenbelt. If we have 43,560 square feet per acre, and we have 2,800 acres in the Greenbelt, then that leaves us with a whopping 121,968,000 square feet per Greenbelt. So let's go find our square foot. As I'm walking, I'm just looking for something that catches my eye, and I like this right here because it's not very far from the road, so it's really close. You don't have to go all the way deep into a park to explore nature. And what caught my eye here was this little green plant, because we look around and I don't see too much that's alive right now because it's very beginning of spring. So I brought my ruler to show where my square foot is going to be. I'm going to cover this space, and I'm going to start making general observations about what's covering the ground. I see leaves of different types. This is a different leaf than this leaf. And these leaves look younger than these leaves. So that's pretty cool. Some other things I see here, in addition to this beautiful green plant that I know is American wintergreen, is these really unique and pointy, kind of painful, itchy balls. I know you've probably seen them in your neighborhood, and they're actually from the sweet gum tree. And inside of there is where you can find the seeds. What else do I see? Oh, I see this really beautiful and unique thing. It looks like a flower. I can pull these petals off and they feel like wood. They're very hard and dry. And I do know that this is the dried up flower from the tulip tree. That's actually where it got its name from. And on each of these petals, you can find the seed for little baby tulip trees. So we're looking at the surface here. I see a bunch of seeds. I see that beautiful plant popping through, ready for spring. I even see this kind of gnarly looking, I think it's a piece of wood. I'm going to gently pick it up because there might be somebody at home under there. This caught my eye because of all of these amazing patterns that almost look like little rivers flowing through this wood. Almost looks burnt. And if you look inside, you can see all these little holes. So my imagination runs wild with what kinds of critters and insects, maybe even a slug, might call this home. We start to pull away some of the leaf litter. We start to make other observations of different things that we can see. This stone is amazing. It's blue, almost green, and it has all of the stripes and marks from that time have left behind on it. It's really amazing. I see soil. I see these round castings, which actually come from worms when they're eating and digesting all of the organic matter on the forest floor. They leave this behind as really nutritious soil for the next season's plants to use and to eat up. Wow, I even found something really special in here. We were really blessed with something amazing. And I noticed these patterns on these wings. You can actually see these are the wings from the spotted lanternfly. The body is long since gone, but these wings are becoming a part of the forest floor. There's so much to see here that it could take us all day just looking at this 1 square foot. Some things to think about when making our observations are temperature, moisture content, access to sunlight. Is it near a trail? Is it on the top of a hill or down in the bottom of a gully? What is the composition that makes up our 1 square foot? And then when we're done at our site for the day and we walk away, we may leave with a whole bunch of questions. Like, what does this place look like at night? Or during a big rainstorm? Or in the middle of summer? And when we think about our 1 square foot in that way, it stays really exciting, it's always changing, and it'll never stop teaching us. Although there is enough within this 1 square foot to sit here and observe and ask questions all day, it's really hard for me to stick to such a small space, because I start to think about how these acorn caps came from acorns, which means there must be an oak tree around. I look at this fallen, decomposed branch with the lichen on it and think, this fell from some tree, but how long ago? So I start to think beyond this space and beyond this time, and realize that this 1 square foot connects me to all of the nature around me. And I hope that through this Nature Bite, you have been able to see how even 1 square foot in your neighborhood or your backyard can connect you to every natural space on all of Staten Island and beyond.